So explain what you're
Mm,
doing here. Explain what all
so
of this is.
basically, this is just a soft flex because I'm good at other games other than Minecraft. This is
Mhm.
FNaF 2 1020, which is arguably the hardest mainline FNaF game that isn't Ultimate Custom Night. And I'm gonna try and see if I can beat it first attempt.
And how do you beat this for the
It's a certain
outsiders?
strategy. It's a certain strategy. Well, without timers, it's purely RNG.
Hmm.
The strat usually is to just like flash Fox until he leaves the hole, but like even that's like very
Hmm.
fuck. Okay, at least he left instantly.
Want to talk about why you enjoy this game?
I enjoy this game because it's a lot fun, a lot more fun to grind than like duels, because like dual skill is like fucking annoying to grind, especially nowadays, because everyone in the community has souls.
Hmm. What about this
And
community?
this community, it's bad. Like it's not like as bad as the MC, but it's it's definitely a lot better. So that's why I switched.
But what's bad about
So
the FNAF community? Real quick.
it's kind of like it's kind of tame. I'm fucked, I think, because RNG. Oh, we're good. It's kind of bad because like it has like the like it's I don't know how to explain it. Like there's just ego over like maximum list completions, and it's just in general just insufferable.
Hmm.
So it's like the same kind of ego for dual skill if you think about it.
Hmm. What were you saying previously before I cut you off?
I don't remember. I haven't slept yet, so. But it's the same sort of thing with duels, like skill. Like everyone has a ego over list points and stuff like that,
Hmm.
and it's expected, but like it's not exactly.
It's not serious enough.
It's not as bad. You know what I mean? It's not as
Hmm.
bad as duels. So I'm dead.
How long have you been playing FNAF
God
for?
damn it. Uh, I mean, actively six
Yeah.
months, but I did take a hiatus because of school.
Hmm.
So, and ever since that hiatus, like I just wasn't as good as I used to be. Like I've set like a ton of personal best. Do you mind if I like chill like a little bit? Because like it's the only way I can show
Sure.
my accomplishments. Okay, hold on.
Sure.
I should probably change my font because everyone in the comments are gonna roast me about my font that I use usually. If you're watching this and you know, you know. Sorry, I have like two monitors. Hey, there you go. So, uh, I beat this was like my first major max mode in which is like the hardest one in the mainline series, even though I kind of think this one's the hardest because it's more mechanically demanding. But that's a topic for another day. So I completed FNAF 2 1020. I completed Golden Freddy mode, and then I rebeat it with 19% power, which is not an easy feat to accomplish. Like, it's relatively hard. There's a lot of keyboard usage and keyboard torture it's similar to like Minecraft, like keybind torture.
Hmm.
If you
How
play
long did
like
this take,
util
time-wise?
this? Oh
Any of
God, I
them?
don't fucking any of them. Okay, this took me on and off. It took me 2 months. And I was
Wow.
originally gonna try and beat it without the timer strat, but holy fuck, it's so RNG based that like I dead ass think it's impossible.
Hmm.
This took me I'm not sure. I would have to go on my community post and see. But so this was like right after I beat all the main like presets the game gives you, like the lesser difficult ones in like less than a day. And then Golden Freddy mode itself took me probably like 3 or 4 hours. It wasn't that hard. And then this I was originally going to shoot for 20% because 20%, especially with the strat I was using, is really fucking hard, and it's really tight, but I settled for 18.9, or I just rounded up to 19% nowadays, because it would have been.
Mm-hmm.
This took me 3 attempts, I'm pretty sure. This took me, like, 5 or 10, because it's worse luck. This didn't take me that long. This was just a lesser difficult preset. It was just the only preset that had aggressive mode on. Oh wait, I should probably talk about this. This took me like, I don't know, like what, like 15 attempts, because it's actually not that hard. I'm still pissed that this is my most viewed video,
Really?
because it's not even the full 50,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the least difficult roster you can choose in UCN. Uh I beat this. Actually, I beat this before this. I just uploaded this later, but I this took me. Actually, I think I have it in the comments. 6 hours, and it took me. I think I show the attempt count somewhere here. It took me 329 attempts, and
Mm-hmm.
then this. Honestly, I have no idea. I know it took me way longer than Parasitic Pals did, but that's because I was new to max modes. And Parasitic Pals at the time was like way hard. And it's still, I mean, technically it still is, but it's like way harder than this. But this took me longer because it was my first like major max mode. It was like in the top 100 at the time. And the one
Mm-hmm.
I complete right after it was, I think, 80th on the list, like the normal mode, because there's an aggressive mode, and that's my hardest. So that took me like, I think I have like 10 hours, 10 or 12 hours it took me to complete this.
That's not too bad.
Then this, I'm not sure how long this took me. I'm not sure if I put it in the description. No, I did not. But I'm assuming this took me, I'm going to say probably like as a round estimate, 8 hours
Mm-hmm.
of session time. This took me not even that long. It took me like 2 or 3 hours. It's basically just uncapped AI for 50 for UCN. So there's a mods that basically make the AI go higher than 20, and with how UCN works, it rolls from higher numbers, not just 20 for certain animatronics.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I did that. Then I did Hasta La Pasta, which did not take me that long. I think it took me like 36 minutes total to beat it, and then the rebeat, because my sound didn't record, 25 minutes. So it took me an hour and 1 minute of total playtime, and I'm still doing the hard mode of it, which I'm kind of close to beating. And then this took me 195 attempts. I'm not sure how many hours it took, but I wasn't actively attempting this mode, so I would say like it took me like 2 or 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not even the max mode. Like the max mode is Hyper Showdown, and then there's two self-imposed challenges called Frigid Hyper Showdown, which is having the fan on the entire night, which takes up a shit ton of power, and turning off the fan the entire night, which when the office gets to 100 degrees, the characters get silent buffed and are a lot faster. And it's like number 8 on the list currently as of recording.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty much all of the things that I did. I guess you can count FNaF 1, but I did that like years ago because it's like the easiest max mode, I think.
And there's still stuff being like found out.
Yeah. I mean, FNaF 1 itself has been pushed to its limits. Like there's like it's gone to the point now where people don't even use timers anymore. Like they're going on their own self-imposed routes by green running without using a timer, and they're green running and they're using the music as a timer now. So that's how much FNaF 1 itself has been pushed to its limits, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really that good at FNaF 1, so
So yeah, let's begin with Minecraft. How did you find Minecraft and Hypixel? And try and give a
Minecraft
yeah.
in Minecraft in general.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Fuck. Uh it's been too long. I barely remember, but like when I was like really young, how I found Minecraft at the time, people people are either gonna not know who this fucking guy is, or they're gonna know everything about this guy. Tobuscus. That
Uh-oh.
guy. He was the very first YouTuber I watched, and he made Minecraft videos. But like as he faded from like popularity in like 2015, I was like watching Sky Does Minecraft. I think I was watching them all in conjunction with each other, like Sky Does Minecraft, Tobuscus. Like I was just everywhere on like that space of YouTube.
That
So
little friend group, I guess.
I'm gonna do like a little game for anyone who's watching. I'm gonna name as many creators that I watched back then. I'm gonna see if anyone even knows who they are. SGC Barbarian, uh, your pal Ross. Uh, God, it's hard to remember names now. Deadlocks. Beijing Canadian, ASF Jerome. Trying to remember who else I watched back then. People
Sunday.
are gonna know the People are gonna know the Diamond Mine part. Yeah, that's about it. I feel like some of the more underground ones at the time that I just listed, like the first few, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone's gonna have any idea about.
They're all in the same little friend group. Or space, as you
Yeah,
said.
Team
Mm-hmm.
Crafted. That was a
Did you ever
wild
watch
time when I was
Sunday?
a child. Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about him. He's like scamming children now, like from like pay to win server.
He just owns a. Well, he doesn't. I don't think he owns it. He just
Bro,
gets paid to
I
advertise it.
remember Mr. Craner as well
Oh
before he
yeah,
got his account
fucking
beamed.
Skyblock series. Yeah, yeah.
He got his account beamed,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is kind of hilarious. Uh, who else from that era? I mean, I could say Techno, but like I didn't actually watch him until like 2019. And how I found Hypixel? Honestly, I think Techno kind of reintroduced me to Hypixel in general, I think.
What made him
And I was like, oh
appealing to
yeah, this
you?
exists. Yeah, like it was appealing that like he was just like, well, at the time when I watched him, like it was appealing at the time, like how he was just so effortlessly good at the game. Although with the knowledge I know now, probably wasn't that legit, but I mean, whatever.
Mm-hmm. But it just seemed fun to you watching like
Yeah,
domination
like
happen.
especially SkyWars, like SkyWars was like my bread and butter back then. Like I loved watching that.
Mm-hmm. What
I
about the other
discovered him
guys?
pretty late. I discovered him pretty late. Like I'm a lot younger than some of the people who play this game nowadays. Like I'm 18 now, almost 19 in like not even 6 months. Yikes. But in 2019 I was like 12 years old. So like I saw Techno, thought he was like the best player on the planet. This was around the time he was doing MC Mondays too.
What did you watch from the other guys? Like the Team Crafted team?
The other people from the team?
What kind of
Fuck, I
content
have
did you
no
watch?
clue. It was mostly uh like cops and rockers and
Mm-hmm.
mod showcases, you know, the fucking simple
Yeah, yeah.
shit that you'd watch when you're 7 years old
Yeah, like
and
Lucky
have no
Blocks.
prefrontal cortex. Yeah, Lucky Blocks as well.
All the
Popular MMOs
mods.
I also watched a
Oh yeah,
lot.
the goat.
It's a shame to see where he is now, man. Fuck. You seen the
He's just
latest
like me.
news?
Yes.
Dude,
He's just
you know
like
the
me.
worst part is like a
Yeah.
woman ruined his life, bro. Like,
Two
fuck.
of them actually.
Two of them. Bro,
Yeah.
I had one ruin my life back then. Could not imagine two.
Mm-hmm. And this was all pretty quickly too.
Yeah, like, dude, like, and I was so surprised to see him like get shit. Like, I feel like after like the breakup with like whoever I forget her name, but like the main girl that he used to like play with and
Jen?
was like engaged to at the time. Yeah, as soon as she left, I feel like that's when it kind of went downhill.
Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people have been saying.
But yeah. that's how I got introduced to Minecraft, and Hypixel was techno for the most part.
Hmm.
And Skeppy, I guess. I don't know. I watched him a little later. Like I'm kind of like a new gen to like, Hypixel
Yeah.
technically. Although I would be classed mid-gen according to like the Duels archivist nerds who fucking like
Right.
sit there all
Sure.
day gooning to their stats. You know, like if you know, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, I
So,
started.
yeah.
Yeah,
Talk about your day
no,
one
no, no, you go.
experience of Minecraft itself as a game. Like the moment you got the
Day
game
one
itself. What did you do?
experience when I got the
Yeah.
game. Small side tangent, but my name. I don't know if we're gonna include this in the podcast, but
Sure.
actually, you know what? Fuck it. My name's already out there. So my name's Cristiano, and when I made my account, the name was available. I just didn't even bother to try it. So I missed out on having an OG name on my main, and then on top of that, I got when I finally did get the OG, it got stolen from me from some dude who had the Windows Hello key, which just blows.
Hmm.
Anyways, side tangent. Day one experience. I was at uh my Matia's house, like my aunt, and like my mom always like was raving about how like I was really like interested in Minecraft, so she got me it one day like as a surprise in my Tia's house. And so I got the game and uh like on one of my cousin's laptops, I like made my account and instantly the first thing I did was play. I forget what I was playing. I watched a lot of fucking. Honestly, I kind of don't regret saying it, but there's this guy named Danebo who a lot of people might know as the creator of the Annoying Orange, and he had a Minecraft server that had SkyWars on it, and I played that because I was like watching a lot of his main channel videos, not like Annoying Orange, but like his actual channel that he never posts to anymore.
Hmm.
But so I played that, and then I learned about Hypixel. So I like learned what the IP was. Like I was just going on all those like serverless websites
Yeah, like top 10,
with
whatever.
not even just top 10, it was like lists just full of servers like
Hmm.
that had their IPs and everything. I would just join them. I think I started on Mineplex first. I'm not sure. It's been at this point 10 years. I don't remember, but I played both Mineplex Hypixel, the fucking annoying orange server thing. Then I
What did you
like
do on
got
Hypixel?
I think I also played on Hypixel short like a fair bit, but I never like played anything like substantial like duels until like very like later on. I
Hmm.
think I played like I think the remote like the only remote like game that was based around PvP was Bed Wars that I was playing and
Hmm.
SkyWars too. But that was it. So and then I quit for don't know how long, and I was just playing Minecraft codependently like with mod packs and stuff. Because like I wasn't a true gamer yet. I was just like doing whatever I wanted. Then in 2019, around the time I got my gaming PC as well, and like editing software, uh, I started playing again, and I was playing Classic just as a side thing. I don't even remember how I got my first 4,000 wins, to be honest with you. I think I just spawned in with like Legend 3 because I swear, I do not remember having Legend 3. Like, I don't remember the wins leading up to Legend 3, dude. Like genuinely, I do not know. I've tried to go through the fucking depths of my fucking old computers and like everything to see if I had any footage of me playing it before then, but I just can't find it.
Hmm.
For all I know, I genuinely could have spawned in with those wins in 2016 and then stopped playing for all I know.
Why did you pick Classic to main?
I picked it because it was just the only duel that I seemed to win consistently. Or well,
Hmm.
it was just the first like I genuinely just picked it and then just played it. I didn't even touch the other modes.
What was the appeal for you? Like the hook?
The appeal, honestly, just to like PvP, like, because like I was getting back into it with like one of my friends at the time. His name is Fishman. Uh, Me and him would play for God knows how long. Because like as like he was like he's I think 19 now, and I'm 18. So back then I was 12 and he was 13, or I was 11 and he was 12. And we were just playing together, duo SkyWars. I have old videos of it, but that I won't show. But
Of course.
um, just very embarrassing. I mean, I don't think necessarily those videos are like bad in the sense that like the editing was bad. Like, sure, like my editing's improved a lot since then, but like the edit, like I was ahead of my time in that department. Like I knew, like I say I have a talent, I have a knack or talent for it,
Hmm.
but it was just my voice, man. God, it was just so insufferable back then. It
Happens to
just
everyone.
hurts to watch. It hurts
Yes,
to watch those videos.
absolutely.
So we'd play a lot, and then I started playing um independently by myself just for fun. And I was at Legend 3, and I this is when I like noticed that like Duels had like a progression system. Like I knew it had a progression system, but like I didn't know exactly the extent of the progression system. I just knew I was a Legend 3 and that's all I knew. And I never seen anyone with a higher title than me at the time. And I was like a shitter. I was really bad. So uh I started playing, got Legend 4. I was like, hey, that Grandmaster title is really close. I got the Grandmaster title, and then around that time, I met someone named Zoib, Zoib, and unbeknownst to me, he would be like the longest standing duels friend I had, like to this day. Like I literally DC'd with him not too long ago. He has more wins than me at the moment. He has 50K overall, 10K in Blitz, some random amount in Classic. I forget. I think it's 20K. Then he has SkyWars Godlike 2. And then he has Legend and Bow, UHC, and I think OP.
Hmm.
Yeah, and we would play together a lot, and this was when I was like grinding Classic. I like at the time I was in ROD, like the Jack-o'-lantern guild.
Yeah.
Kind of ashamed to say that nowadays, but
Really?
I was in that guild, and I honestly didn't much care for the wins, like the titles. I more so just cared about the mechanics of the game, and like my understanding of the game was very primitive at the time. So like I want like I always like strive to get better because like I'm a competitive person. Like I just want to get better at anything I do. It doesn't matter what it is. Like FNaF, Minecraft, hell, fucking people skills. Like I want to get better like at any turn I can.
Hmm.
So I didn't care much for the wins, although I did grind them because like everyone else was. So I was like, fuck it, why don't I do? Why don't I too? But I also cared about the skill, but I didn't really know the extent of how far it went until like in 2023 someone named Woozy like dropped like a fucking montage shitting on our entire guild. Ironically enough, I was not clipped in that, and I remember dueling him a fair bit and not doing that bad. Like, and this was when Woozy wasn't even that good. Like, so I guess like we were all shitters back then and we just didn't know it. One was just less shittier than the other, and it still like is like that today. I'm not even gonna lie, but it's a different now.
Hmm. Just a quick
But
side question. What's wrong with Rod as a guild?
fuck, man, many problems. The owner talked shit about my back, like talk shit behind my back, unprompted. Uh, just in general, the guild was just kind of cringe to be in, and like especially after that whole fucking video. And also there was like a bunch of cheating accusations against Jack Lantern at the time. So I was like, I don't want to associate with that bullshit. So I was like, I left. So I left.
Hmm.
I don't know what guild I joined after Rod. I sure as hell was not Wound because I didn't join Wound until like last year. I was pretty late to the party. Uh,
What do you mean by the cringe stuff, by the way?
Cringe?
Yeah, you said Rod was cringe. In what
Yeah,
way?
Rod's cringe because like the guild owner is just a massive freak. Like he
Oh, there's
boosted his
just a
win
GM.
streak. Yeah, it's just the GM. Like I don't actually have a problem with a lot of the people in there. Like spots, I'm chill with. You know what? Let's pull up the G list right now. G guild list query Rod. Jack o' Lantern fucking is disgusting. iStar I don't have a problem with. iCosmic I don't have a problem with. I used to be friends with him. O Cosmos comments on my videos. Trollature doesn't even speak. X Navi I'm chill with. T Blitz doesn't even speak either. Red Hoodie on hasn't played this game in decades. Veraz as well. Timothy as well. Green Creed as well. Where's Stryer plays SkyWars now. I don't know who Icy Bear is. Advanced Jazz I've met like in Q. Wait, Danger's in there? Okay, well, I have another story about him, but Riceman underscore, I used to be like the closest friends with him until he like started doing like other content and stuff. Like he was doing like 1.20 content, but I was still like, watching his stuff and he was still like good friends with me at the time. We just kind of separated because we went our own separate ways. He just has a life now. And pretty much anyone else in this guild I actually don't have a problem with. I just think it's kind of cringe that like they were kind of just stealing members from other people. I mean,
What do you
that's
mean
how
by
the
that?
whole guild was formed. Like they were just like stealing people, like dead ass. They were just like stealing people by
So it's
like
like wound where they just harass over people to join.
no, not even. Like I think like there's a screenshot of Jack Lantern somewhere saying how much do I gotta pay you to join or
Yeah,
some
that's actually
shit.
what wound does.
What? Okay, well I'm glad I left that. Yeah, but pretty much anyone else I actually don't have a problem with besides fucking I think there's like one person in here.
And you're fine with Tencry.
I just like making fun of him because he's weird, but I mean, he's not like inherently bad. I mean, he just makes shit videos. Who cares? Oh, and Metal Hat. Metal Hat's the GOAT. I don't know how he's in Rod, but I like Metal Hat. He barely plays though. But yeah, after I left Rod. I think I joined. It was either Shank or some like off-brand guild of like Rebound. It was like called Disbound or something.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Also, that's how Rod got created, by the way. They just like pretty much yoinked everyone in Rebound as soon as like the guild like like kind of just
Died off. Yeah.
did what it did. Yeah. So that's why I just think Rod in general was cringe. But I had no idea until like people started talking about it. That's how new gen I was. But yeah, I joined either Disbound or Shank, and then there was like some guild called Expos owned by Extron EST, I think his name was. And then I joined the Bed Wars Guild Abyss. Worst decision ever. What other guilds did I join? I genuinely don't know. Like I honestly do not. I wish there was like guild history or something.
You did mention wound. Do you want to talk about your experience and why you left?
Okay. Wound in general is not actually a bad guild. I quite like it. It even has some old gen players I used to play in the Lunar days, like Tueri and I forget the other one. I know he was in there too, but I genuinely forget, so I'm going to have to use the bot, unfortunately. So they have like all the no debuff and like wing grinders. Uh, they have like Tueri who played in like the Lunar days, and he was like considered like A tier, which I think is kind of cool. They have Sarpa, which was also like an old gen. I'm not sure how good he is nowadays, but he was like okay back then. I didn't know Rodrigo was here. They have Sedge on alt, which I think Sedge is actually pretty cool. Duermo's an old gen. Fusion, who is like a contender for best Asia, but he cheats. So, yeah, I think he's still good legit, so I guess it doesn't matter that much, but yeah. And then uh IGN pregnant fetuses or fucking I forget his name. I think it was can't I think it was it had something with hug me in it. Like I think it was Can I Hug You or something. SkyWars player, but also Duels old gen. Yeah, like all around, like I don't think the guild is that bad. Like I just kind of wish they kind of cracked down on like the cheating and like alts that had like bot on it. I think because I think that was a problem
Yeah, but they're a wins
back
guild.
then.
It's not like a
Yeah,
community.
Honestly, like if you're like a wins guild and like you're just getting it like not legit, like I think that's kind of stinky. But the reason I left was because I wanted to join this other guild. Like I just left today. Uh, it's called Starry, and it's like just a bunch of SkyWars players and Duels players. Like, yeah, I just joined today, but basically the reason I joined this guild was because they're doing like a GVG soon, and I kind of want to be a part of it. Going against, I think, Dominance, so that's pretty good.
Yeah,
But
speaking of
that's the reason I
guilds,
joined.
yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, quickly shout out to Vale from Wound. I know you're watching this. 123.
Ha,
Go ahead.
nice.
He's the
All
only
right.
red of
Any
me
other
member.
question? Any other questions?
Yeah, let's move
Well,
on from the
obviously.
guilds, which wasn't even a
Yeah,
topic. What were your
yeah.
goals
I mean,
for
see,
duels? Yeah,
goals
finish
for
your thing.
duels like now,
Yeah, and
like
when you
right
first
now.
started.
Oh,
And
when I
when you
first
first started.
started.
Yeah, it can be both.
My duel,
Just
my
without
yeah.
naming.
Maybe. We'll see. So, back then, my goal was to get Classic Godlike. I did. Got two more division titles in it. Ended at 3. Then I started playing Sumo for the kill message, like midway through my Classic grind, but I wasn't playing Classic as much. Got the Sumo, and then grinded another Godlike title on it. Then I started playing a lot of OP, which around the time I started playing SkyWars a lot. Uh, and then I got about Legend 3 in it, and then I wanted to get UHCGM, and I got 3 more titles of that, and I'm kind of just passively grinding to get godlike, but it's kind of getting harder to find motivation nowadays, especially since I'm washed and I'm not as good in Q anymore. I used to like average like 2 win loss what am I saying? I used to average like 30 win loss in UHCQ because I was like really good at the time, like when I was doing that. I also had win streak goals. I got, I think my highest in Classic was an undodged 230, and my highest dodge was 184. But it only shows 184 on the bot because the API just shat itself. I got 400. I got a 400 win streak in OP undodged, and then I started dodging for the last 100 wins, and ended on a 506. 200 win streak in combo, not that impressive, but I was like I had a combo phase. Yeah, combo's fun. Sumo, I could only manage a 78 best win streak because fuck. Like I was one of the best sumo players back then, and I still couldn't compete with those people. Cause like, oh god, it was just so bad. Back then it was bad. It's probably worse now, but like back then it was just as insufferable. I got a 78, and I tried to get a 100 many times, and I just never could. And I think it's kind of impossible now unless you play on like the weirdest times known to man. I probably could if like I unwashed in sumo, but like it's not worth it. And then I got 106 just now. I just lost the streak today because I just queued a random nick and I wasn't warmed up in duels, so I just lost. But I got a 106 in solo. And my duos for UHC, I don't remember. It's probably lower because I don't play duos that much. But oh, I forgot I have my API off. Well, judging by it, I think it's like a 170 best win streak in doubles. I think. I think that's it because like I honestly just like for me like I was just grind one thing and grind it like hell. I had like a huge bridge phase as well where I would just privately duel people in bridge because I wanted to get better at it, and then like I noticed I didn't have the brain for it, so I kind of just stopped. But that'll probably change.
How did you play bridge?
Why did I play bridge?
How?
Cause I watched. Oh, what?
How did you play bridge?
Oh,
So you didn't
how?
have a brain for it? What does that
I
exactly mean?
mostly, yeah, I mostly just tried to bypass without knowing when like a good time for it was and how people actually bypassed. I was so fixated on like wanting to be able to do it that I forgot that sometimes you don't need to. But that has changed since then. Like
Hmm.
now I'm like okay at it because like I'm good at like other modes, so some transfers over. It's kind of like when like you see videos of Sweat God playing bridge against like good players, like Bucky, like his PvP carries him, but like he's absolutely ass in every other aspect, so it's still close because of that reason alone. Like I'm good at it, but like not for the right reasons.
Yeah.
But I might try and do it. Depends, to be honest. But Bridge is also like dying too, so like I think I was kind of late to the punch on that one.
Hmm.
Funny story though. When I was still trying to learn somewhat how to play, I queued Nepesta 3 times in a row, and I almost won 3 times in a row, and that was when he was considered Prem Q. So take that information what you will.
What do you think about
But
the
yeah,
Duels mode itself on Hypixel?
Duels mode itself in Hypixel, remove spawn block maps or redesign them to be more competitively viable. Other than that, pretty good. Like the new maps, well, new, I say new, they're not new at this point, but the like most recent maps were like incredible changes. Like Outpost was really good. Lighthouse V2, which I think just replaces the old Lighthouse, way better.
Do you only have complaints about Bridge?
Complaints? Honestly, I wish the armor was not just leather. Like I wish we had like iron boots or like similar to Bed Wars, like iron boots and leggings. So
Hmm.
like PvP is like more of a factor.
But
I
so
don't
you
know,
only
maybe
have
that's
complaints
like
about Bridge? Nothing else? You're fine with like
yeah.
how UHC is? I assume, or
Okay.
even.
I'm not fine with how UHC is in its current state. Like the KV sucks. Strafe made a whole fucking video about it. Go watch
Mhm.
that. But
That's like a whole
it's
Hypixel issue, though. It's not
yeah.
just specifically
I think
UHC.
they unintentionally changed it, but Mini and UHC Champs still have the old knockback. I don't know if it's just the dual servers in general or if they did actually intentionally change it, but either way, it's gotta go. I feel like the titles need a revamp. Like, for example, like Legend should not be uh dark red, because that's like the equivalent of like pre-update Ruby Prestige. It's 30 star, and then like the star right after is fucking bright pink. Like that's such a downgrade in my opinion. Maybe I not a lot of people agree with me on that, but in my opinion, it's a fucking huge ass downgrade. And then the one after it is Party Chat Prestige, which is definitely a downgrade if you thought pink was good. And then 45 star is peak. It's like the godlike color, and then 50 star
Mhm.
is tiny bit worse. Honestly, I just prefer full colors rather than multicolored prestiges, unless it's like the new update, like prestiges, like the
Yeah.
prestige schemes for certain kits.
So what should Legend be, in your opinion?
Bright red, kind of like
Mm.
what they did for Ruby Prestige and normal SkyWars, where they changed they first put it out of order. It's right after Diamond Prestige, when usually it should be after Sapphire, but they also changed it to the admin red, which I mean, I was kind of pissed about it, but I kind of get it now. And well, I'm 50 star with the pink now, so
Mhm.
definitely way better than that.
What color should Ascended
Um,
be? Because it's light red.
dark red, like
So you
easily. Like
want
there's no,
Legend and Ascended swapped?
yeah.
Okay.
Celestial also is just an ugly ass fucking color. It should just be swapped with the diamond one, because diamond has like the sapphire prestige color,
Hmm.
and
What
also
about Divine?
divine being pink. Um, honestly, for some people, they probably like the pink more, so I'm not gonna change it. Like if I were like the admin, so like I wouldn't change it. I would
Hmm.
just swap those two because it just never made sense in my head. Also master too. I guess actually we could change the master color to what divine is. Well, mm, I'm not sure. We could change the master like divine could be like the dark green. I don't know. Master just being dark green is just weird
So you just
because
want
like
the lighter
every other
colors to
mode.
be the first titles and darker colors to be the last ones?
Yeah, yeah, for the most part, yeah. Honestly, that's how it should be. But design-wise, like if they were to do that now, like a lot of people would be pissed because they had the titles for so long.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like an icky situation there. with like, do we do it because it looks better, or do we not do it because of the veteran player base?
Yeah.
But I mean, as if the Hypixel cared about the veteran player base anyways.
Of course. What do you think about Ascended L being a thing?
Sentinel, honestly, why? Like, okay, I guess it's kind of funny because like haha L, but like also there's like so many other things that they could have fucking done with the titles. Like, dude, you could have added like after Godlike is Celestial, right? So Godlike, honestly, I would honestly be fine with having a Duels title that's literally just named God because like it makes sense because like after Godlike would be just God
Manacube has
and
that
like,
rank for the parkour thing. The little
huh?
section. Manacube, a parkour server.
Oh,
They have a god
yeah,
title.
I didn't know that. Damn. Uh, yeah, but like honestly, a title like that would honestly make sense for the progression, and also like it should come with its own reward for reaching it in any mode, and in overall it should have like a bigger thing. I don't know, like a fucking it's similar to like the Fallen Angel cloak in SkyWars where it would just be hovering around you in
Mm.
whatever lobby you were in. Like that would be what God gives you overall, or something like that. And then after would then go Celestial, Divine, and then Ascended. And then after Ascended, to be honest, they should do, like, honestly, I don't, part of me likes doesn't like the fact that they canned the world's best thing. They could have just done it a lot better. We should, like, it should be re-implemented. Like, there should be, like, lifetime, um, rewards, but I feel like that would be too much to implement, and like cheaters would have them, and like that's a whole different thing. But there should be something for at least the people who got to top 10 besides the thing you get at 20K wins that just shows your number.
Mm-hmm.
And as for like individual titles, like we should have gradiented titles by now. Like that should just be a thing. And if they don't do that with this update, honestly, like I see no point in grinding further other than to get UHC godlike. But like genuinely, like if they don't add gradient titles, like I honestly, like it's such a good idea and they've already done it for SkyWars that like at this point, like why not do it for Duels, dude?
Mm-hmm.
Like UHC Ascended would have like the color palette for like UHC, OP would have the color palette for OP.
Yeah. A lot of modes have the
Uh,
rainbow thing, by the way. Like TNT, the classic games, obviously Bed Wars, Sky Wars.
yeah, we should have gradient, and not even just rainbow, like it should just have like a gradiented like title of like the like whatever color palette the mode is. You see that? That's like the color palette for Scout, which I honestly don't get, but like that should be like a gradiented title for like something like TNT.
Dark red, light red.
Yeah. And then for something like OP it would be like aqua and like purple and yellow for like the color palette of the items. Or if you want, you can like choose the FNS as like a color to represent through the title. Like there's so many things that they can do that would actually look good. Like I remember like me and Possesses had this one server with a different duels grinder, and we like would speculate like radianted titles, like before even the duels update was even a thing, like before it was like conceptualized by the admins. Like we were just doing that because we thought it would be cool thing to add if they ever decided to update the game again. So like definitely like we should have those by now. Like it's kind of amazing that we don't have them, and also make some rewards more attainable. Like for example, like Mega Walls is not fucking Q anymore, so like put the black prestige for like bow or something. For like modes like combo where like it doesn't get as many players, but it still queues fairly often. Like just lower the win requirement. Like there's no reason it should be fucking 5K wins in a fucking game where it has the same players over and over and over again, and sometimes the same players who just beat you over and over and over again. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see a purpose.
The
Like,
5K
the
is on the
grind
first
would take.
star, pretty sure. 2.5 is the
Oh,
color.
okay, well either way, it should just come as a bundle, in my opinion. And then like for 5K, like you get something else that's more worth it because like I don't know why they would separate the colors and icons. Such a shitty idea.
Mhm.
Like it should just come in a bundle. UOL, just in general.
We'll go into your IGNs,
Yeah, my
identity
IGNs.
lore.
I have a lot of them. Like, do we include alt IGNs that I also like
No,
have
no, only
or had in the
mains.
past? Only mains. So I had at first. I'm not gonna go into the usernames I made when I was like 12. So like or it's not, sorry, not 12, like 7 years old. So I had my first real username was Christia 1v0 or CRISTIA 1v0, and that was just supposed to spell out Cristiano, but in like numbers and text. Uh, and I had that name for as long as I think I had this one for. And then when I went to the SkyWars community, I changed it to Alec because like I go by Alex by most people now because I don't really like my like former name, but like that's like just a conversation that's like just for a different day. And then uh I got the idea for my current one that I have now. Oh yeah, I also had fucking actually it was a right out. You know what? Okay. So I chose at first I chose demeanor with a U, which looked incredibly fucking stupid. So I eventually just changed it to a zero like any pot player would, like modifier, like thing. And I chose the word demeanor because like I don't know, because like it was like one of the names of one of my favorite songs, and also like I originally like I've always had the name Demeanors for like way longer than a lot of people think. It originally just was a name for like alt social medias that I had at the time because like I just like wanted like a random identity, like I just to like passively observe. And then like I later just changed it to my thing because it was like a cool name and also like uh thing. Like everywhere like my name is Demeanor, like not Demeanors, like I just had to use it because like everything else was taken except for itch.io and Game Jolt and Blue Sky, but like no one uses those.
Mm-hmm. Want to move on to SkyWars now?
Actually one more name because I actually did have another name technically for a while.
Go ahead.
It was yeah, it was six underscores, gar six underscores, and basically it was just a joke name because like me and my friends at the time in this group uh changed their names. Like two of them had the same name but with the underscores in different areas and the text somewhere different. One of them was nine underscores gar, or no, yeah, one of them was like nine underscores gar and then gar nine underscores. And then I was the third with it being in the center. And then like Isopod changed his name to it at some point. Like it was like a whole group and like everyone in the community just thought we were cheating because we had the same names.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly that's honestly probably one of my favorite times in the Skywars Com when I did that. It was pretty fun. And I even had like a fucking schizo skin to go along with it.
Mm-hmm. That's
It
still a
was
trend in
hilarious.
Parkwell B today. There's like three people with the same as IGN. Just
Yeah.
underscore B. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah. I think I've seen it a bit. Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah.
SkyWars?
Yeah, sure. And then we can like go back to duels, like
Mm-hmm.
a different area of duels
Sure.
afterward.
So what do
So
you think about the
SkyWars.
SkyWars community? And what do you think about like the tournaments Hypixel used to host?
I have a lot of fucking things to say. Uh, well, to put it in short, uh, honestly, I just think the Skywars community is fucking quickly devolving. I mean, I'm not exactly like a like shining ball of sunshine myself either, but like because I used to do some dumbass shit, but like some of these people just like do not let go. Like you can like kill them in a game like a year ago and they'll still remember it and like harass you for it. And like I've just been like getting salmon sniped on my main and shit in mini whenever I try and play sometimes. And it's really fucking gay. And if you're watching this, the people who do it, you're weird as shit, lol. But
There's no chance they're watching
I'm
this.
yeah, probably. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. I might like promote on my community tab and they're just like lurking there and just like clicking on it. So you never know. But yeah, community is AIDS. I mean, I used to be part of the problem, so I mean like I can't really like say like, oh, the community is so terrible. It's like I would never do anything like that because I have like, and I've honestly deserved to be criticized for it, like obviously, but sometimes like the community just takes it too far, especially when I've literally vocally like expressed that I'm trying to like change it. Like I used to be a part of this content creator group at the time. Like it was like one of them was a SkyWars leaderboarder. At least one of them is now. Uh, and then there was like this other dude, and then this other dude I met through a different server, and it was like a practice server, but he also played SkyWars too. And he was like one of my best friends at the time until like, all the stuff that I said like, a year ago, kind of like I kind of just showed him. I was like, hey, if you don't want to associate with me anymore, and then like, sure, why not? And he's like, yeah, okay, just do better. And then that's how that went. Anyways, side tangent. You can cut that out. But
Hmm.
it was him, this other guy, named Forums. There's Ira the Cookie Lord. I forget who else. Like it's been a while since I've been there. But yeah, I was in that group. Uh, and like I was just making videos and stuff. And like people generally had a respect for me. And then like I kind of like was like exiled from it, mostly because I left like a few times, and then like I got kicked out eventually because like I had a lot of problems back then, and like I didn't express I didn't really share them in the most healthiest way, like oversharing sort of thing. So I totally understand why they did what they did, but that's basically what happened. Now that kind of like community is kind of weird now. Even like the content creators are weird,
How
but
so?
I don't know. They're just fucking weird. I mean, to be fair, like some of it is warranted because I did it first, right? But
Yeah, but what kind
like
of toxicity is it? Or
I
weirdness? Was
like
it like doxing, swatting? Or was it just being
I
petty
think
and sniping?
I think what's it called? I think Derek List has a short of it where like basically the context is I was playing doubles with one of my best friends, and this one guy was fucking enchanting and mining full diamond and making a sharp 3 diamond. And I was like, dude, go for him. What are you doing? Like I was just saying that in my head. Like, what are you doing? Why are you going after me? I'm a farmer with 32 eggs and nothing to my name. What is the point in going for me? It's not like I even have gear or healing that you could take from me. So he basically threw his game basically to go for me instead of the fucking guy enchanting fucking full diamond, and like he ends up winning because of it. So I was like, dude, this Nick needs to jump off a bridge. And little did I know that was Derek Lifts, and he made a shortly afterwards, and it honestly looked kind of bad, bro. I can't lie. So like I have attempted to apologize, but at this point, like I don't think that many people take me seriously at that point. So like they're just like whatever, fuck you.
Hmm.
And then I like joined this like one server, which would later become the bane of my fucking existence. But it was like a private server with like AOE and like Derek and them, and like I sort of like reconciled with like uh Derek and like every like with them at this time, so I felt pretty good. It was like in my prime time when I was like playing all day and like grinding, and like I just and then like I got kicked from it randomly, and then like all of a sudden like people start being weird. So yeah,
Want to talk about the
it's
Hypixel
whatever.
tourneys, the SkyWars
Hypixel
based
tourneys,
ones,
I
specifically
honestly didn't
SkyWars.
attend. Yeah, I did not attend them, so I don't really have any say, but I have seen and like watched like gameplays of it and screen shares and stuff, and that shit looked fucking absolutely like terrible. But like that was like no reason to remove them. Like Skywars doubles normal or Skywars normal doubles was like the last tournament they held for it, and I think that was like I'm pretty sure that was their last push to just remove tourneys like they did ranked SkyWars and then or sorry ranked duels and then ranked SkyWars. So they were like, yeah, fuck this, we're just removing it.
Yeah, that
So
happened to
they
ranked
did
duels as
that.
well. Too many cheaters.
Yeah,
The admins were like too lazy to do anything.
yeah. What can you do?
Yeah. Want to move on to the Sumo Com for a
Oh yeah,
bit.
Sumo Com.
So this is
Oh,
on
okay. So
Hypixel and MMC. Try and be quick about
yes,
this, since you've
yeah,
been in a
I'll do
few
my best,
comms.
but
Yeah.
let me do a lightning round. So I first started sumo on PvP Land, in this group called Hex Mafia at the time, and we basically would grind, uh, ranked sumo for the most part, and I was slowly becoming like really good at sumo, and like I would beat pretty much almost everyone in that server and group, except for two people. There's this kid named Ven, and this kid named, well, as we know him now, Saxiel, who is the best sumo player at the moment, I think. And I was pretty much going even with Saxiel at the time back then, and Ven had cheated, so we sort of just like made a texture pack, mashup pack at the time. I still have it because like one of my friends gave it to me. Um, so we basically all grinded ranked, then eventually moved to MMC, which is when I truly started playing MMC, which was around like 2022, 2021, I think. And I got 1200 few seasons in 2022. Then in 2023, I got my first 1400 elo in MMC, uh, ranked, and I was also top 10 on the leaderboard. I think at one point I was number 3. I probably could find the screenshot, maybe, if I like, but that would take like hours of digging, like genuinely not enough time. But
Just talk about the com itself.
yeah, the com is I mean, it's ranked, so like it's bad, but like honestly not the worst. Like for Hypixel, like it was chill. Like I mean, there was obviously like the few like trolls who would just make fun of me back then for doing stupid ass shit back then, but like I also didn't know what I wanted when I was getting trolled like that, like by Damien and like Jovan and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and how I got into that one server that 15Z owned was because of Tryhard Dirt. He invited me to it because he was like also really good at Hypixel Sumo as well. And that's how I met most of the Sumo com in Hypixel. And I got some of my milestones published in those channels, and like I talked in there for a fair bit, left a few times, came back, and all that jazz. And on MMC, uh, honestly, it's a lot worse, but there was like good people, like Saxiel at the time. Like I know Saxiel, but I don't talk to him that often because like he obviously does other things now. But I was good friends with Saxiel back then. Wav, who also played PvP Land with us. Um, Adam Zayden, I've dueled a lot. Skateboardings, and this was basically all like the ranked tiering stuff. So there was like a Discord server for it, and I got like top 20 in that too. The com was pretty nice there too, because I was usually testing people in that server. So like they were pretty cordial whenever I gave them a rating and stuff like that. So yeah, all around like pretty chill. Like it's not the worst. Although like when I was like in Hex Mafia, it was like really bad because like some of the people there were obsessed with fucking weird ass shit, and like it was just really weird for the first year, but everything else was fine. So SumoCom, C tier in terms of calm.
Hmm.
Uh,
What's the chillest
yeah,
com you've been in your life, or favorite?
just in general or
Yeah,
Minecraft.
in general.
Mm, if I had to guess, when I was playing DBD, there was this group, like it was like a Twitter friend group where like there's just a bunch of people with like a shit ton of followers. I'm not gonna say names because they're people I do not want to expose to this space, but it's not exactly hard to find, but there's but it's I'm just not gonna say it. But I used to play Dead by Daylight a lot with them, and they were like a lot more than just chill. They were just like really energetic and like positive, and that's kind of the stuff I wanted to surround myself with at the time. Like even if we had a bad game, like we still had a good time. Like it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
So I played a lot of Dead by Daylight with them, and that was the chillest community I've ever been in. Technically not a community; it's a friend group, but
Yeah, it kind
in
of
terms of
counts.
Discord server, yeah, in terms of Discord servers, that was like the chillest place ever. Like I felt like I could be myself in there for once,
Hmm. Or for the
in comparison to
community.
everything else, where I have to like fake everything,
What do you mean by that?
like
Faking
fake
everything?
parts of my, yeah, like fake parts of my personality and stuff, just so I don't be seen as weird by everyone else.
Well, like sending edgy memes. So you're pretty much laughing.
Not well. I mean, I guess I did that because like I hung around people who also did that, but like I myself like was just like doing stuff that like I normally wouldn't do or like saying things I would normally say because like I kind of had to if I didn't want to be like a laughing stock entirely. So
Hmm.
it's whatever. And
Yeah,
close
yeah.
second is the close second is the Maximum Bliss community, and that's pretty much the chillest comms I've ever been in.
Hmm. Want to move on to dodging?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of good opinions, or well, not good, but like I have a lot of opinions about it.
Hmm.
Okay,
So, what do you
so
think about dodging?
I'm
And did you dodge yourself?
okay, dodging in general. Okay, my opinion on it, I'll just lay it out. It was fine when it was like a really small thing, but like as soon as it became mainstream, like it sort of was like the beginning of the end for when it eventually got patched because like it was kind of impossible to play without Lilith. So if you wanted to become like a new gen duels grinder and wanted win streaks rather than actual wins, then you needed Lilith. And well, I mean, people made YouTube videos about it. People in comments ask, word gets out, patch. But I don't think the application in and of itself was a bad thing. Like it was definitely healthy for a small amount of players to have because like no one wants to get sniped. Like that shit's horrible. So and it's not like anyone like any Joe Schmo is getting sniped if they're like decent enough. So like if they're a random, they just won't get sniped. It's mostly the leaderboard players that get sniped. Like I don't know, like Shaden and like everyone else in the top 10 that grinds win streaks. So yeah, but nowadays people just snipe anyone because well Lilith is patched and yada yada. And yes, I did dodge myself. Although I will say I was very lenient with it. Like I would only dodge like fuck like 30 win loss back then, and I was like a shitter back then, and I would still win against them because like I was just a trade demon who clicked high CPS and like just rod traded. Like that's just all it was, and I would win. Um, so I did dodge myself, but I was like very lenient with it. Like it was only like if it was like fucking like nutty win loss like in the fucking triple digits that I would just dodge. If that was an obvious
Hmm.
cheater that I just did not want to queue.
Share some of your
Or if it
extreme
was
opinions about dodging.
what?
Share some of your
What are my
extreme
some
opinions.
extreme opinions? Honestly, if it never was a thing, duels would still be alive. And if it didn't get pushed out to the mainstream, duels would still be alive. And when it got patched, it sort of killed Duels. Like, honestly, if I was like the Hypixel team at the time, I would have been like I would have just said, well, it's just so rampant now that everyone uses it at this point. So like patching it would fucking kill our game if we just did that at this point. It's so rampant at this point, we might as well just let them do it. And for a while they did. Like they knew about it, but like they just didn't bother to do anything about it.
Mm.
Uh
And as you said, it
I
did
don't know
kill the
which
entire com.
yeah, it pretty much killed anyone who was just codependent on it, like way too much. In general, like stats grinding just killed this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, that's just my opinion.
All right.
But
Move on
if
to.
Lilith, oh wait, sorry, one more
Go
thing.
ahead.
But my final stance, like if Lilith didn't get patched, it would still be alive, but just like dwindling less than it is now. And if it never was a thing, it would be alive. And if they just kept it, it would be still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you can move on now.
All right. So why do you play on other servers?
Okay. I was actually, truth be told, I actually like when I started getting into PvP mainly, I was never a Hypixel kid at first. Like I was always a practice demon. Like I would play PvP land first, then MMC, uh, and Lunar while it was still around. Although I didn't really play any good modes on it. I just played Sumo and Pot. Uh, I wish I played Lunar build ranked back then, but whatever. Because you would get a cape if you placed in number one for elo and build or whatever mode you got it in. You would get a cape for it. And I know two people who have that cape now. One of them's Muffin Hacks, and the other is Kinetic on Skinny Bone Jones, which he sold to someone who's undisclosed. So I played on practice servers because I mean I just wanted to get better at PvP, so I just played on the practice servers, and then I just played Hypixel for win grinding at that point.
Mm-hmm. What can
So
Hypixel
I
improve in the Duels side aside from KB?
honestly, yeah, honestly, all of the changes I meant in terms of titles and stuff, like they should make the titles a little easier to get because like some of them are fucking ridiculous. Like it should cap out at a certain amount of wins that you're required to get to a next title. I feel like that would motivate people to keep grinding. Like I feel like like the max you should have to grind to get a new title is like 3 or 4 thousand. Like you should not be having to grind like how many
20,000.
wins do you how many wins do you need to get your next ascended title?
It's 10k per tier, 20k overall.
Yeah, fuck that. That is actually that just blows. Like I genuinely would not want to do that. But if they lowered the requirements, I would genuinely consider doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it would also make certain modes that don't have ascended titles yet have ascended titles on the lifetime leaderboard. So I think it's a good quality of life change, even if it's some people might not agree with me on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I genuinely think that's a good quality of life change. Like I genuinely think a lot of
Yeah.
people would enjoy that.
Anything else?
In my opinion, there should be a separate thing for win loss, like sort of like elo, like but like not
Like a
like ranked
leaderboard?
duels. Yeah, kind of like a leaderboard for like I don't know. Like there should be a ranked ladder in my opinion because like they should like make like a sub server for it, kind of like Vibria or something,
Mm-hmm.
where like it's like entirely ranked and it's a smaller server for a smaller community, so the anti-cheat isn't as like, you know,
Mm-hmm. I do.
like strained. Like
Yeah,
a
this is
small
still
I feel
Hypixel,
yeah, so
so they
I
don't
doubt
give a
they're gonna do
shit.
it. But I honestly feel like a small sub server for that for a competitive space like that honestly could be a good thing, especially if they're getting community feedback 24/7 because
Mm-hmm.
it's in a different sub server. But again, that's like very low likely, but that's like genuinely something I would want. Like at ranked duels, like Minecraft has like like a high skill expression. Like you should be able to like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yes, of course.
So it like Minecraft is one of the more mechanically intensive and skilled games that I know, which is actually kind of funny. Like there's a lot to, especially ROD in general. Like there's a lot to it that I
Hmm.
personally think would benefit from seeing a smaller, separate, but more competitive server.
Is that it?
Yep,
Okay,
that's the
final
change that I'd
question.
like to.
What's
Oh,
up with your
okay.
SkyWars montages? Why did you only make mini montages and not like Jules montages, maybe? And what do you enjoy about
Um,
making montages in itself? And do you have any goals for
honestly,
YouTube? Sorry, that's like five questions
I
in one.
yeah. So okay, wait, list them all again, just so I can like answer them like individually.
Why did you only make SkyWars montages? Or mini montages, I
Um,
guess?
Mostly because it was the only form of editing I was actually good at the time. Like my forest, my oldest SkyWars montage dates back to 2 years ago when I got 2 years ago. No, it's been a year. Let me check. A year ago, uh, May the 8th of May, 2024. So that would be a year and um 2 months ago. Uh, I made my Sapphire Prestige montage when I got Sapphire Prestige. 10 minutes. And it was a hit, like 2K views. Like, god damn, that's a lot. Like, and then there's obviously other montages that I've made that not many people have seen. Uh, that were kind of mediocre at best, if not shit.
Hmm.
Uh, and it was just sort of just to practice my craft in it. And then I later just started making more, especially when I started getting good at the game around February of, or no, it was around like late December of 2023 and January of last year. Uh, when I started getting good, and then like uh, small side tangent, but like I suffered through a stroke somewhere through February, so like I pretty much lost all my skill, so I had to rebuild it again. So it caused me to make even more videos because I honestly was like thinking of like quitting after I got a certain skill level, and then like I just downgraded again. So
Hmm.
I decided to grind again, so that's why I made more videos. Um, then I'm trying to figure out what time frame I want to do this. So I got good again. Small side tangent again. It's kind of a blessing in disguise that I got that because I also unlearned all the bad muscle memory because like I forgot how to play Minecraft entirely almost, except for like the basic things. So I unlearned all the good muscle memory I had, but I also unlearned all the bad ones that I developed over the years playing classic and stuff. So I was able to just start from scratch, and then like I became even better than I was before. But maybe we can talk about that later. But then later, um, I got really good again somewhere in like God, I don't know. I think it was like I'd say sixth month, right? So that was it's July now. So again, it was like in June that I got good again. So I started playing like ranked fours, which is 4v4 UHC ranked through using a Discord bot called NeatQ. And I would play that. I got 1100, base elo being 1000 for one season, which I thought was pretty good at the time, even though it's not many for good, like insanely good players. But I mean, I'm sort of a jack of all trades. Like I play everything. So, and then another season, like I drained to like 800 and then got 1200 by the end of the season and was number 8. I should have been 1400 that season, but my teammates were just throwing. So I would have been 1400 that season if I just started at 1000 and just won more than I lost. I would have just gotten 1400 and I would have been number 3. I gotta find the screenshot. because I have the screenshot somewhere. If you want, you can like edit the screenshot in because I can send it to you.
Mhm. We'll see.
I'm trying to find it because I know it's here. Okay, here it is. Here's the video that I put the screenshot in. This is the print screen. Oh, the screenshot was removed. Fuck. Oh, whatever. I'm sure it's still in the S tier Hypixel server, but yeah, I got number 8 from being drained all the way to 1800 elo. So I would have been 1400, and I would have been number 3. So that was pretty good. And then I just kept playing doubles and teams. Like, I'm pretty sure you like are showing like a video or something by now of like uh me playing teams with like Kalen and Kalen, Kareem, and Poochie, where we were just playing doubles, and like it was just like premium doubles, pretty much.
Hmm.
And
Why did you never make a
I did a
UHC
lot of
montage?
huh?
Why did you never make a UHC montage?
Oh, I did. There was like a few. I made let's see. I have to scroll way back. Some of them are combined, so like it's a SkyWars and a UHC Duels montage. There's a sumo one too, sumo montage for when I got 40k wins overall a year ago. There is DEMEAN0RS UHC and SkyWars com, 4 minutes. Walking the
Why did you
community for
combine them?
6 minutes. Yes, I did. There were SkyWars clips
Yeah,
and
but why did you combine them?
UHC. Oh, I combined them because I wanted to hone in on like the jack of all trades kind of shtick I
Oh,
had, where like I would just play everything. And since I was a duels player, I could get like duels type combos on SkyWars as well, and it was just satisfying. Uh, then I had walking the community for 6 minutes, which is a SkyWars and duels montage. I had Cave UHC montage, which is just me playing ranked Cave and Silex. I got like 300, 400 elo in that. Pretty good. The last new Gen W holder, which was a pack release, which was mainly all duels. Moving to America was one of them. Uh, and it was half a ones montage and the other a ranked fours montage. Then after that one was UCN player can still compete with high tiers, which is basically just me being like getting good clips on good players for like 3 minutes. Then I made my first mini SkyWars montage, which was to the Doom E1 M1 theme, and it was a minute and 30 seconds long. It was pretty much just me getting like killing cheaters or like getting like good clips on like high stars. Lifelong's in it. He's the last clip in it.
oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah. And then I made Kapuya, which I think is one of my favorite montages. Uh, it's 3 minutes and has the song Spawn by Evan Fong, which I really liked listening to at the time when I made it. So I used it. Then um I just posted like shitter clips for like a while, and then I released my most recent SkyWars montage, which was named Miss Melancholy on the 13th of July. So it was 2 days ago. And then I made Lagging Kareem diss track, which was basically an inside joke between Kalen, Kareem, uh, someone named Kingling Jake, and Darkness, where we basically would rag on Kareem for like blaming his lag for why he loses. So Jake and Kalen was like, "What if we just made a diss track on him for it?" And then we did, and then I edited the music video with a shit ton of clips of just people clowning on Kareem, and that's all the montages I've made.
Hmm.
I've made them because like it was just my only good style of editing that I had. Like I was really good at making them. Like especially in my most recent work, like Lagging and Miss Melancholy and Spawn is also like are examples of my work today. But like something like, I don't know, UCN player can still compete with high tiers. But that was like an experimental video. I was experimenting with new editing techniques and stuff, which is part of the reason why I edit the way I do now. And then the rest from like a year plus ago are just is just me editing in the typical montage edit format where you just have like labels in the corner, no insane effects, except for the very first one, which is the Sapphire Prestige montage, which I learned how to do key mask transitions and stuff like that. That's how I learned to do it in that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I always knew how to do it, but I never used it up until like a few days ago.
Do you have any goals
Again.
for YouTube or with your
Any goals?
montages?
Well, I mean, I just post them when I do now. Like if you see my channel now, like on your live stream when you're playing the Bioink Redemption, you saw that like I mostly post FNaF, and
Mm-hmm.
that's because I kind of just switched content, especially when I saw how well FNaF was doing for me at the time. Like my 50/20 video got 1.3K views, uh, and my 40/20 video got 15,000. And some of my other videos, even if they're like stinkers, they still get like 100 plus. So like FNAF it has a place on my channel and is probably the game I play more now.
Do you have any goals for
But
YouTube?
goals for YouTube. Honestly, just I want to upload whatever I want, to be honest, and how I want to do it however I want. In terms of Minecraft, that is like I'll upload it whenever and however I want.
Mm-hmm.
And for the games I focus on nowadays, I want to just complete more and more difficult challenges, Hellish Hyper Showdown being one of them that I have my eye on,
Mm-hmm.
and just upload them to my YouTube. And I might even make montages. Like I have one montage, and that's the green running video, where it's the 19% green run. I made a montage for it. So I might do something like that with like my hardest achievements, because like I like making montages. They're just fun to make, dude. Like
Mm-hmm.
something about a song while like in like really mechanically satisfying gameplay in the background is really nice.
So nothing
That's why I make them.
statistically. You just want to make more challenging
Honestly,
videos.
I do want to make it, but like at this point, like I honestly don't see that as an actual possibility. So like at most, if I ever want to do content creation, it's gonna be for someone else. Like I'm already editing for a channel right now that's actually gaining a shit ton of traction, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like MML related, max mode list related. And it's a rip of Daily Dose of Internet or Daily Dose of Geometry Dash, except it's just weekly, and I'm the editor for that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm using that to build a portfolio to then like build connections and then like do all the networking, boring yada yada shit.
Yeah, the usual path for a YouTube
But if I
editor.
but yeah, but if I do make it like honestly, if I do make it honestly I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just wouldn't know how to do it because like when you do make it, you're like required to upload at like a consistent rate and you're like required to do all this shit that like normally like if you were just like making it independently without it being your job, like uh you wouldn't have to worry about it. But like when as soon as I do if I do ever make it like as a YouTuber, like whether it be FNAF or whatever, I wouldn't know how to deal with it, but that is something I'm not gonna throw off the table entirely if that happens. Are you kidding me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like, dude, like I know there's this one guy. He made a fucking video essay about why FNAF 3 was like the best FNAF game in the series. That was his only popular video, and then he fucking dipped. But he still hearts comments. Like he just dipped after that video and just never explained why. Like I wouldn't do something like that, but I would like not upload like a shit ton because like it's exhausting for my mental and like
Of
I
course.
already have a lot of things holding me back as is, and I can't be productive. So
Mhm.
If it happens, sure, I'll roll with it. But if it doesn't, like, I don't have any insane goals. Like, all I really want is like that one duels montage to get to 1K, and then that's it,
Mhm.
really. And I guess maybe 1K subs, I guess. But like, that's not like really what I care about. I just care about the achievements I do when I game. Like, I honestly, if I would have uploaded all my other achievements in gaming too, like beating getting over it and stuff, like on my YouTube channel, if I recorded it, because I just like doing hard challenges in general. Like that's just always a thing I always did. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty much my goal of my channel though. Just upload whatever the fuck.
Yeah, challenging videos
Like
mainly, but
yeah,
still stream
challenge
doing it.
videos and yeah, that's my main focus. I don't really want to get popular or anything, but yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, your next question was.
No, that's it pretty much. You already answered everything.
Oh, damn, really? That was
Yeah.
fast.
Well, that was 90 minutes for the entire VC. Pretty decent.
Oh,
I'll have to
yeah.
trim it down a lot.
Yeah, because I go on like huge tangents, but
Mhm.
I guess we can
Like
talk about like miscellaneous stuff.
like what?
I don't know, just like anything. Like how maybe I'll ask you some questions. How did you
I
get
feel like
into
that's
it?
everything. Get into what?
How did you get into Hypixel?
Oh no, I'm not doing that. That's like an entire episode, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Uh,
When I
some
go
other
more on
miscellaneous
slow.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, some other miscellaneous stuff I wanted to talk about. Um, like the community treats me like terribly. And honestly, I kind of don't blame them sometimes, but like sometimes it's like overboard and it just makes no sense. But
Hmm.
I try and not pay attention to it that much. Like, and I try and like sometimes like I just treat it as if they're joking, even if it's not a joke, and usually it goes pretty fine. Like I don't know. That's mainly why I switch communities is because like I just can't handle like the constant like barrage of just like rage baiters that exist. Like
Yeah. I mean, Minecraft
it's
is full
just
of man children. Can't really
facts.
expect
Like
much.
yeah, dude.
Hmm.
Uh, when I heard about this podcast, like I wanted to see if I could get on it. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about my like UHC duels like skill grinding thing at all.
You mentioned like
I guess we
50
could.
comms. I just skipped it.
True. Uh, I guess I'll like briefly say it here, but like I'll just list my accomplishments because I like listing them because it's cool. So obviously all my godlike titles and wins, MMC Sumo and Pro Fight leaderboards. Uh, I also have got PvP line leaderboards, I think. And then uh, what else did I have? Um, I peaked like high B in UHC duels, Rod somewhere around like um I think it was like somewhere around September of last year and onward until January. I reached low A in sumo too. Oh yeah, cave UHC elo and oh yeah, rod elo and MMC too. Like 1200 classic final, none in build because bow boosting is AIDS. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's about it. I probably have more, but like probably forgot about it by this point because I
Want
haven't
to end it
slept.
here?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me
Yeah.
on. It was actually yeah, it was
Yeah.
actually
Decent convo.
awesome. Dude, like, if you ended the recording by now, like, I just want to say thank you for having me on. It's
Of
actually
course.
like awesome that I got to do this because like ever since I heard about it, I wanted to talk about stuff because like I just like talking. Like I'm just a guy who could like talk for hours, like and still have more material to come up with after
Mhm. Do you like
3 or 4 hours.
socializing? Or
I
is it just a fun
do.
hobby?
I like socializing, yeah. Problem is like when you have like anxiety and stuff, like it's hard to do that in real life. But online, like I'm probably like one of the more social people. It's just that this comment kind of beat me down to like not say anything.
Mm-hmm.
But what can you do? But I just try and take it on the cheek nowadays.
Mm-hmm. What would you even talk about IRL? Was like average people who don't play video games, for
Average
example.
people, I mean, I let them know I play video games, and I sometimes, if they're like really close with me, like I'll like tell them some of the stuff. Like my old friends at high school. I told them about Minecraft, like the stuff I do in Minecraft, and
Mm-hmm.
uh the challenges I did in FNaF.
What about average
Uh,
people though, who don't play video
Average
games?
people, I just say I'm a film editor, and I show them a few of my like somewhat like normal projects that aren't video games, but I ask them if they're inclined to see some of my other work that's more tailored to games, and they usually are up for it. And then I show them, they're like, "Wow, that's awesome, dude! Damn, I can tell you specialize in this type of stuff."
Mm-hmm. And is that your
But
main like topic that you talk about? Just editing?
yeah, film editing. I also like talking about career in general. Like careers in general are pretty interesting, unless you're like a wagey.
Of course.
But uh I also talk about um like workout, exercise, gym, because I used to be a gym guy in February.
What did you do? Body, legs,
Uh
arms, or everything?
um Trying to remember because it's been a year. Actually, it's been two. Uh I think my highest bench was like 130, 40. And at the time I was like 120 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
So is it just
uh I
chest?
got up I got up to 60 lbs till failure bicep curls in sets. So I'd go 20, 40, or no, I'd go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'd do 6 sets of 10 of increased like intervals.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what else did I do? I think I did the chest press. It's kind of same ratio to weight increase, percent increase.
What was your goal with
Uh,
the gym stuff?
huh?
What was your goal with working
Oh,
out?
goal in gym? Fuck. I haven't gone to the gym, but I want to start going back again. I want to see if I can reach my old PBs again and also set new PBs and also just bulk in general, like learn how to do it properly and
Mm-hmm.
then build aesthetic muscle and strength. Like that's genuinely my only goal. I don't have any like specific numbers in mind besides my personal best, but I at least want to get something close to that. And also
Mm-hmm. So
cardio.
it's just
Cardio is a
breaking
big thing.
PBs.
Yeah, cardio is also a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh That's the that's sort of the only thing I haven't deteriorated in. So, because I do a lot of cardio. Like I own a bike. I bike to the store whenever I want to go get something. I bike. I used to bike to school until that became like fucking uh until that became uh fuck what's the word? Until that became not feasible
How so?
because like mostly because it was just a long like it was just better to walk even though the walk was longer. Biking there was just fucking hell because of the intersections I had to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Because my old high school, um, I live about a 30-minute drive away from it, which doesn't seem bad in retrospect, but I'm not even in the right district, or I wasn't even in the right district for to attend it. Like the only reason I was even in that school in the first place was because I had a really good exception to be there. But I won't say it here if you're still recording.
Mm-hmm.
Uh but it was just some pretty bad shit, so I had to like transfer and then I moved and I had to like for the first year I was driven to and fro. Then for the second or no, I think it was the first 1.5 years I got driven to and fro. Then I had to get driven, then bus home. Then there was like a whole like solid 3 month period where I just had to bus to and fro, which was fucking AIDS. like the worst experience ever on the fucking planet. Uh, and then it came back to um getting driven there and then busing home, and occasionally sometimes getting picked up
Do you enjoy
if
cardio?
I was lucky. Oh yeah, I definitely enjoy cardio, dude. I used to go running with my dad. I don't do it as much anymore, but I do still try and go and do bike rides with him. That's fun. I like riding with I just did it not too long ago to get food at the food court, like not too long ago. That was pretty good. I love doing that.
Do you prefer running or cycling?
Honestly, for the sheer enjoyment, I like biking more, but in terms of like actual workout, I love running more for cardio workouts, like strictly just cardio workouts. But both are pretty good as long as you do it like long enough.
Hmm.
As long as you have a good set path to go to, like honestly, the two are pretty interchangeable. The only difference is that uh your leg muscles also get a also benefit from biking a lot more because you're pushing against chains to, make the bike whir in motion. So
Yeah. Well, I think
honestly,
that's it
I
for the
yeah,
podcast.
damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, decent
Thanks.
convo.
Yeah,
Hmm.
thanks for having me on, man.
Of course.
And to everyone watching the podcast, like, is there like a segment where I can like shout out my socials or
Sure.
something?
Sure. You can do it now.
Uh, Demeanor. Hold on, I gotta find it because I have my YouTube page. Uh, YouTube.com
You can just
slash
comment
at
it.
the.
I'll pin your comment. Just
Oh yeah,
check the pinned
true.
comment pretty much.
Check the pin comment and then um gamejolt.com slash at demeanor demeanor.itch.io. Those are my two OG like pages that I have. And then I have demeanor.bsky.social, which is the more lefty Twitter that I have that I just have the OG account on. And then I have uh fucking Demeanor and Hypixel. I guess I don't fucking know.
Running Hypixel.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
in my thing. Uh easy.bio/demeanor. That's just my like bio. Like if you just want to like, look at it, give me like get me to how many views do I have on the bio? I have 110. Get that to like 120. That'd be cool.
Ooh.
And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah,
All right.
and go watch my newest video, Lagging. It's a diss track on Kareem.
Mm-hmm.
Say I own Kareem. That's it.